Today, we are going to talk about seasons. Do you know what season you are in? Do you know what season you're going into? Something that God gave me revelation on was seasons and how it's not just 4 seasons. It's knowing what season you are actually in. For me, I per se went through a healing season, right? But it was something deeper than that. And he reminded me what each season equals, what it can represent if you look at it in the right way. So for instance, in our regular seasons, you have fall. Fall is the season where everything sheds, but it's also a time of gathering because things are falling off. So things are not just falling off of you, but they're falling off in the atmosphere, the seeds that you've been planting. Fall could be considered that harvest time because that's when things in that season are growing and it's time for picking, to harvest, to gather up. But it's also a time of shedding because depending on where you are in the world, those leaves during fall season, the leaves tell you when it's fall season. Nobody is paying attention to their calendar to be like, oh, it's the first day of fall. Nobody's doing that. The world that God created tells us where and what season we are in if you're paying attention. The leaves start turning the autumn color during the fall season and they start falling. They start falling away at the tree that they've been in. Now, not all the leaves fall, but most of them start falling and withering away. Catch that, somebody, because I just caught it. The leaves start falling and withering away in the fall season. But that's also a season of gathering. It also could be a season of harvesting, picking apples. Apple picking is normally around that fall season time before winter starts to come in. And then he started to tell me about winter, and he had to show me, and winter season is stillness. Stillness means you're being still because it's the winter time. It's cold. When you think about it, it's cold. You really ain't trying to go anywhere. You're really not trying to do much, and whatever it is, you want to be still. You're not trying to do a lot of movement because you just want to be still. In that time, you want to be warm. You want to be snuggled up. You want to be still. Take that spiritually as being still in the presence of God during that winter time. And think about it. We end the year in the winter time where you should be reflecting on what all God has done for you in that year, and then we begin the new year in the winter season because winter season just started. So you begin in the winter season and you end in the winter season, meaning God, you should be ending in stillness with God. Be still and know that I am God. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now spring is a great season for growth.